Some called it a disaster. I called it unforgettable. Imagine 91,000 people packed into a NASCAR track, not for a race, for baseball. And then it rained, and things didn't go exactly as planned. But for me, this was personal. Bristol, Tennessee, it's where I went to college, played ball, met my wife, and called home for nearly a decade. And we went all in with a premium hospitality package. The price tag for this event? That's right, nearly $3,000 between the two of us. So go easy on me in the comments, okay? This is what it was like at baseball's biggest regular season game ever. Forged in the mountains of Northeast Tennessee, right on the Virginia state line, Bristol Motor Speedway has never been shy about doing things big. The track first opened back in 1961, and it's been hosting iconic events ever since, like their annual night race, the Battle of Bristol, even an NFL preseason game.
It's Bristol, baby!
And now, for the first time ever, Major League Baseball. A concept conceived by Commissioner Rob Manfred to bring baseball to unexpected locations. Sure, Tennessee has college baseball powerhouses like Vanderbilt and the Vols, but this was next level. Over 91,000 people will be in attendance. To put that in perspective, that's more than double your typical MLB crowd. And I couldn't wait. Our tickets came weeks before in the mail, complete with passes for infield access and rooftop hospitality, followed by a pre-game concert that features Tim McGraw and Pitbull. We arrive in Bristol on Thursday. Around here, it's usually NASCAR that takes center stage, but back in 1998, Congress officially declared Bristol the birthplace of country music, so you'll see that theme everywhere too. Our Airbnb is located on the Virginia side of State Street. Right across from us, on the Tennessee side, both the Braves and the Reds had set up their team headquarters, and by Friday night, the streets filled up for a car show, and Bristol felt alive. It's game day, and getting to the track was easy. Parking came with our package, but we scheduled an Uber which dropped us right at the south entrance. Here's the thing, I've been here many times, as a spectator and a volunteer. If you're coming to BMS for the first time, I'd recommend camping or carpooling. Uber was a rookie mistake, as cell phone service is spotty out here. Bristol Motor Speedway is the second largest sports venue in the US by permanent seating, with a capacity of over 146,000. It's nicknamed the Last Great Coliseum. From the outside, it really does feel like a Roman arena dropped in the middle of the mountains. So as you can imagine, there's a lot of ground to cover. Luckily, there are trams circling the track. Here's how the day lined up. The fan zone is impossible to miss. A giant Ferris wheel towers over everything. But once you get in, long lines and packed exhibits make it tough to enjoy. After a quick lap, we're ready to move on. We breezed in before the crowds, snagged merch with no line, and headed up to the rooftop hospitality deck. With private bathrooms, full bar, endless food, this was the perfect spot to chill out until the concert. That's when I hear it, the crack of the bat. BP is underway. For the first time, I can see what a ballpark inside a racetrack actually looks like, and it's surreal. had to compose myself after this touching tribute to Tim McGraw's father, Tug McGraw. It's time to head to our seats. But then, the skies opened. And once it started, it didn't stop. Thankfully, we were given ponchos. Still, spirits were high. A belly full of bourbon and beer will do that. By 9:40, we finally got baseball.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's play ball, boys!
An estimated 91,000 tickets were sold, and somehow, most of those fans stayed through it all. The Reds take an early lead. Ultimately, play is suspended, so we'll pick it up tomorrow, hoping for a better day. And on Sunday, it was. With no concerts, no hospitality, and no spectacle today, it was all about baseball. The crowd was still massive. Fans were able to bring in their own food and drinks this time too. The theme of the game was opportunity, and several players made the most of theirs. When Austin Riley exited early after this dive, his replacement, Luke Williams, stepped in and made this clutch play late in the game. Or Eli White, who had 2 homers and 4 RBIs. He would have never have played had Ronald Acuna Jr. not been hurt earlier in the week. And then there's Hurston Waldrep. He was in AAA yesterday, but rain forced the suspension, and suddenly he's in Bristol. He gets his first big league win, right here, at the same track where Darrell Waltrip won a dozen NASCAR Cup victories. Game built to a perfect finish. Bottom of the 9th, the Reds get 2 runners on, bringing up all-star Ellie De La Cruz as the potential winning run. Down he goes, leaving it up to Jake Fraley. Ball game. Atlanta holds on to win the Speedway Classic 4-2. For most, it was just a one-off baseball event. For us, it was a return to where our story began. Some fans will only remember the rain, the long lines, the headaches, but once the game began, it was enough to make the wait worthwhile, as it always is. It wasn't perfect, but it was unforgettable. Thanks for watching.